This is to the media, to your twisted, immoral society, and your communist government. We hate you all, and we are ready for war. We will always speak up and expose the corruption, the authoritarianism, the tyranny, and the hate.
Truth dispels lies, as light dispels darkness.
From an undisclosed location, deep in an occupied zone, you are listening to Covert Radio.
How you guys doing? This is Covert Radio. And this is brutally honest, fearlessly unapologetic talk radio. We're going to get into a subject here that I don't talk a lot about, but I can't stay quiet about Alex Emmerich Jones anymore. Especially because he just had Farm Boy on. Our special host guest the last hour of InfoWars is going to be Owen Benjamin. Is going to be the special guest there for the last hour. Farm Boy and Country Boy teaming up to SHILL for Israel. And I'm not going to stay silent. I can't expect people to just, you know, here's the thing, and please just follow me on this. This isn't, I'm not going to sit here and pay, Alex Jones once said this, and I'm not going to do any of that. Clearly, Alex Jones was right again. Clearly, it's true, right? Alex Jones is right again. Clearly, that's true, isn't it? I mean, but do you ever wonder why Alex Jones is right again? You ever wonder why? Could it be because Alex Jones has the playbook? I mean, unless he swallowed a crystal ball about 20, 25 years ago, then it's crystal clear that Alex Jones is controlled opposition. This isn't a buzzword. This isn't whatever. It's a actual functioning tool of the people who run things. I mean, there's no other way to put it. Lenin has been quoted as saying this. The best way, I have this written on my whiteboard across the room here. The best way to control the opposition is to lead it ourselves. Again, that was attributed to Lenin. I don't know 100% if he really said it. It doesn't matter because it's true. And it's absolutely a vital point of where we're at with the way the internet is gone, the way the media works, the way that fair and balanced, fair and balanced, distorted view of what we can try to brainwash you to believe is reality. You know, just like flooding the narrative of, everybody's a podcaster, everybody's got their podcasters, really? So do you not clearly understand what that is as well? If everybody's talking, then who's listening? If everybody's talking, then who is listening? If everybody is the expert, then who is the one looking for answers? And to make matters worse, just like ChatGPT, when I was screaming my head off about one question, what is the source? What is the source? What is the source, ChatGPT? And you have these young Zoomers, I made 17 million shorts and TikTok videos in 12 minutes using ChatGPT. I made $2,187 in 45 seconds by flooding the narrative with artificial intelligence. And I kept asking, what is the source? What is the source? Art being controlled now by AI. Everything is going to be controlled by AI. And I'm not talking about, oh, the robots are here. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about consider the source. What is the source? Where is the thinkers? Where's the real content? And past that, how are we going to discern what is deep fakes or not? Pretty soon. Pretty soon. I don't want to get way off track. That is another show I have coming up called Mother Earth, Motherboard. Mother Earth being God's creation, Motherboard being man's creation. In continuous competition with God, the creator of all of this, the designer, the architect. And Alex Emmerich Jones works for the men who want to control the narrative of Earth, who want to give you VR instead of using your eyes, who want to control what you hear instead of using your ears. They've done so much by using this Zionist shill on the screen. And I'm going to explain that in a moment. Again, this is all triggered because of Owen Benjamin. On Friday, hosting the last hour of Alex Jones's show. And full disclosure, do I listen to Alex Jones? Absolutely, I have for 20-some years. Am I a religious listener? I don't miss a show? Absolutely not. There are months that will go by that I won't listen to him. I can't listen to him. See, because I understand where this comes from, and I understand what his function as controlled opposition is. The best way I can describe it for you is this. In case you don't really have, let me give you a visual representation of who this Zionist shill is on the screen. Alex Jones. If you've ever seen a cliff diver, somebody who's, 100 feet in the air, 200, 180 feet in the air, okay? They're standing there, they're, getting their balance, they're looking down, they're putting their arms up, they're breathing in, they're envisioning the tumbling and twisting and turning, and they're getting ready, and they're breathing in, and they're like, okay. And then either they throw it, or somebody next to them, what do? They have a substantially heavy rock, and they toss that rock right where the diver, proximity of where that diver in several seconds is about to land. Why do they do that? They throw the rock, the heavy rock, about 2 seconds, a second to 2 seconds prior, maybe 3 seconds at the most prior to somebody who's about to dive off a cliff at 180 feet. They do that to break the water tension, to break the barrier, so that when this diver comes crashing down, they don't break every bone in their body, or the water doesn't reject them. And again, which would cause death. You would break every bone in your body if the tension of that water was not broken. That is Alex Jones. Under the tip of the spear, the tip of the spear. No shit, you're the tip of the spear. You are what pierce people's minds before the arrow comes full speed ahead. Call them whatever you want. Call it the CIA. Call it the elites, the establishment, the ruling class, the New World Order, the Illuminati, whatever you want to call it, the deep state, the swamp. It doesn't matter what name you give it, QAnon, da-da-da. It's one group of people. And they get people like Alex Jones, possibly Joe Rogan, who proudly wear their NASA shirts, to shill. The best way to control any opposition is to lead it ourselves. Did this troll swallow a crystal ball 20 years ago? No. He has the playbook. You know, even if he, listen, and I'll give you this too. I'll give you this too. See, he's not even, and listen, I can't, because I'll feel stupid saying this. Let's just say Alex Jones is not knowingly a part of the, he has no clue that he's controlled opposition. Or he has no clue that he's not a CIA asset. Let's just say that. Okay, I'll give you that. Let's go down this rabbit hole. Why would he do that? Covert Radio. Trump, and then because he had Trump on there, and guess what? It was Alex Jones that said that the Twin Towers is gonna fall, and they did. And then guess what? And then the Shah, he was the first, like one of the first ones that did it, because he has the playbook. He is the rock that breaks the tension. He is what eases everybody into the next phase. He's easing you into the next phase. And even if he didn't sign up, he's not a CIA card-carrying member, okay? He doesn't eat at the CIA cafeteria. Let's just say all that's true. He's not stupid, and neither is Owen Benjamin. Neither one, and now they're just shilling for Israel and Zionism. I have such a great video, and I hate to give it away right now because nobody that I know of has done this. I want to cover recently, within the last few weeks, Alex Jones and Nick Fuentes. I'm not going to do that right here, but I'm going to show you what a shill this entity is on the screen. His job, agent in place, right? He is agent in place. This is Alex Jones, a card game made in the 90s, right around the time when he had his public access radio show before he grinded his voice and started telling all the stories about, the CIA agents would come to my dad all the time and they'd say that, they needed a dentist. They'd use his practice to have assets come in and get their dental work done and, place they could trust because dentist is a no, la, 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 la. And again, the one I love, listen, I could comb through fucking 20 years of audio. I wish somebody who has an AI system they could access and just, listen, I would love to know the amount of times Alex Jones and I've heard it with my own ears, that he goes on and on and on about CIA and his dad and the kitchen table. And this uncle in the military, this uncle military, this uncle military, this uncle CIA, this uncle CIA, this uncle high-level military, this uncle high-level military. His ex-wife is a Zionist. On and on and on and on and on and on we go. And then I'd like somebody to get all the tech together that I witnessed VR back in the late 1970s, early 80s, right around the kitchen table. They were showing my dad virtual reality back then. And then you look out and I'm like, oh, okay, let's just see if he's full of shit. I personally went and started looking into patents. And either he's that much of a Napoleon syndrome, like, I need attention, hey, recognize how smart I am, troll. Either he's that level or he's telling the truth. Because there are patents for VR all the way back into the 80s. And either he knew that and just said, oh, I just want to sound important, or he's telling the truth. Alex Jones, agent in place, is controlled opposition. Okay? His job is to desensitize us. That's his job. Desensitization, desensitize, divide. Because another thing Alex Jones has done quite often, especially in the last, say, 4 or 5 years, every, say, 2 or 3 days, and, I love black people, but, I just want you to watch these 25 videos here of, black people going crazy and doing this and doing that and doing this and jumping white people and but I love black people. I love them. But here, go ahead and watch this. His job is divide. Sow the divide. Desensitize, divide, desensitize, and by all means protect Israel. It's a well-known fact. The Chi-Coms own Hollywood. The Chi-Coms run Hollywood. Do they? Oh, yeah, the Chi-Coms. The Chi-Coms. Oh, let's see here. Because anybody with 3 brain cells can quickly debunk that. I'm not saying there aren't communist Chinese that are invested into some Hollywood studios, but by far and long and large, we all know who controls Hollywood, Alex. Okay? We all know who controls Hollywood. And again, of course he speaks a lot of truth. Of course he does. He's Biff. He's Biff with the Gray Sports Almanac. That's why unless he swallowed a crystal ball at some point in time, and his stomach somehow wired, his brain to the crystal ball, and he's dead on about every major event in the last 25 years. Oh, that's what it is, Covert Radio. He swallowed he swallowed a crystal ball. He's so smart. He's controlled opposition, sir. He is the tea kettle whistle, sir, okay? He whistles whatever they want him to. They clearly control him. He's Biff. After old Biff gave young Biff the Gray Sports Almanac, okay? He has the playbook. And I mean, could it be bribery? Could it just, the Epstein, whatever it is? Was it Epstein? Was it this? Was it that? Was it something that happened 15, 20 years ago? Was it the transgender model porn star that he accidentally showed was on his phone that one time? And now they're like, oh, yeah, hey, Alex, by the way, we have every single thing you've done in the last, say, 5 years. We will publicly, this was leaked. Alex got hacked, and we'll really show people what a demonic, soulless creep troll you are. I love Jesus. And that's another thing he does that makes me insane. Is his constant Christianity, Christian, God told him, God, this and that. You can't even tell the truth, sir. You can't even tell the truth. But you know what your job is. You know, you're the fat Hagee of talk radio. Alex Jones is the fat Pastor Hagee of talk radio, of conservative talk radio. That's who Alex Jones is. His job is to demoralize you, suspend you in fear, make you afraid, desensitize you, and just sit back under the delusion that other people, and like Alex Jones or Rand Paul or, Ted Cruz or somebody who was in the congressional hearing really gave it to Fauci. Yeah, they really told him. That makes you feel good. It makes you feel good. It's just like your team won the Super Bowl. Yay! You sit back. You're under control of the delusion that these people like Alex Jones are your voice. They aren't your voice. They're not my voice. So whatever controlled politician or talk radio, Hagee pastor, like fucking Alex Jones or whatever, whoever, they do not take care of what you think they're taking care of. Oh, guys, I need your support. I'm about to have to sell my third boat to keep the lights on here in my $50 million broadcast studio. Every year he's broke. Every year this. Every year for years he was doing money bombs, and he'd raise $500,000 million a year to. I got to keep. I need 2 more guys I want to hire. Get out of here. Got to keep the studio lights on. I mean, we're fighting. I'm the tip of the spear. We're fighting the New World Order. You're fighting your hand from taking another shot of whiskey. That's the only thing you're fighting. Is your depravity while you can spit out 3 hours a day, if you can do that a few times a week anymore. I need your support. And then here's Joe Blow America. Here you go, midget. Here's $20. Now let me go back to sleep, eh? Hey, honey, looky. Walmart has 75-inch 4K brain melt machines for Black Friday this year. They're only $280. Honey, we don't have $180. Oh, that's okay. I got it on the credit card. So, by the time we're done paying for a $280 mind melt machine, it'll be about $3,867.33. By the time we pay it off to our debt slave owners, our Zionist owners who own all the banks. Yeah. Oh, that's a Zionist trope. That's a Jewish trope, Covert Radio, you anti-Semite. Yeah, we're going to see Alex and Owen here go to bat one more time for the Zionist. And keep this in mind. Keep this in mind. Alex Jones is still a millionaire, okay? He is still on the air every day. He is still selling the same boner pills and supplements. He's still driving an $800,000 armored vehicle on top of many other vehicles and luxury vehicles he has. And how many houses do you still own, Alex? What has changed since this, $200 billion Sandy Hook settlement, All that is to desensitize you into understanding you don't have free speech. You don't have free speech. Or if you want to say that never happened, or this event never happened, or you're going to question this event, we're going to sue you like we did Alex Jones. That he is the tip of the spear. He is the first one to puncture your blood-brain barrier so that you can come into a system of control where now you understand, you don't have free speech. Look what they did to Alex Jones. You can't talk online freely anymore. Look what they did to Alex Jones. Censorship, demonetized, deplatform. This entity on the screen, threw his hand up. Yeah, I'll do it. Yeah, guys. He didn't even have a choice. That's his job. He is controlled opposition. He is there to break the water tension, to break the surface of your brain. We are the water. He is the rock. The communist and the Zionist are the diver. Their agendas are the high diver. He's the one that ushers in the change, while the whole time his extravagant life has not changed a bit. Here's his houses, 4 houses. This isn't a hit piece on the New York Times. This is just realtor.com. Multi-million-dollar houses. The Texas homes of disgraced conspiracy theorist Alex Jones. This was August of 2022. And, I'll link this if you guys want to go and take a look at his 6,000 square foot mansion that overlooks Barton Creek. Greenbelt, sits on an acre lot. Austin, built in 2006. How much was that one? 4.5 bedrooms, private courtyard, open floor plan. Let's see here. Wood beam ceilings. Out of a Siemens Chapel in Nantucket. Yeah, we had those flown in by Blackhawk. I mean, my dad had his. Yeah. I felled the trees. Owen Benjamin cut them down in the backyard. Yeah, he was given a workshop how to cut trees. Yeah. Oh no, here we go. Oh Jesus. Oh, here we go. Oh, crappy. I'm so gender fluid right now. See what happens when I start talking about Big Bear? Gee whiz. I remember I was watching the one documentary and he was watching a fellow bear. Remember, he was drilling into the concrete. Owen literally stood there and was like, oh, look at the sexual energy of this man. This manly man just drilling in the... excuse me, guys. I gotta go pee behind... But, oh, Jesus, sexual energy drilling into the concrete. Then he takes a rip saw, like, one of the, I don't know, just literally like 10 minutes to cut a 3-inch round tree. Sweat dripping off of him. And yeah, and that's another video coming up here soon. Now they're doing a stone shithouse workshop. They need 15 slaves up there to do this as a workshop. Yeah, you're gonna have a workshop with a banker and an actor are gonna run a workshop on how to what? Hey, Permy Bear, we gotta watch this video on how to build a stone wall structure or something. I don't know. So yeah, we're giving a workshop. Yeah, that's the new lingo for we need a slave for free labor. Yeah, we're gonna cover that. But yeah, here's another almost $3 million second property of Alex Jones. In 2015, he bought that. Yeah. Oh yeah, Alex, they're taking everything. Yeah, I'm gonna have to sell my fishing boat. Keep the lights on here. What else do we got here? Jones purchased another one with his first wife, Kelly Jones, in November 2009. That's on a lake somewhere. Westlake Hills in Texas, 2007, 7,000 square feet. Infinity pool. Yeah, you're broke, Alex. Barely keep the lights on in your $50 million broadcast studio, right? Yeah. Just like the censorship and everything else, dude. It's all just to normalize mass censorship and the change. And isn't it just it's just such a God-blessing coincidence that you had a $50 million broadcast studio ready to go? Isn't that something? You had all these free oh, I know, Alex. Yeah, I knew that. I knew censorship was coming. In the white papers, blah, 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 blah. Yeah, dude. Oh, yeah. I know, Alex. Yeah. Yeah, you just never skipped a beat. You understand what I'm saying? You've never not heard his voice every single day, just like Owen Benjamin. That is Media 101. Create the vision, repeat the message constantly. That's what brainwashing is. That's what rhetoric is. Alex Jones never skipped a beat. Mass censorship, record-setting lawsuits. He's still a millionaire. He's still living in mansions, multiple mansions, driving custom-made vehicles. Come on. Oh, you're so smart. That's what it is? He serves the controllers. He normalizes conditioning. He is controlled opposition. He is agent in place. You don't look at the eyes. That is Alex Jones. From the 90s, this card game was made. And what has he done in 20-some years? What has he done? What has he done? All he's done is he breaks your blood-brain barrier to tell you what's next. That's all he's done. He has stopped nothing. He has averted nothing. Nothing. He has zero political power. Elections are being stolen. Counties are being stolen. States are being stolen. We're being invaded. Ladies and gentlemen, okay, so, I read the white papers in, 1988, and now in 2020, they're going to rip your pants down. They're going to fuck you every which way, but Sunday, and, guys, they're shutting me down. They're shutting me down. I got to make $2 million here in the next 30 days. I guess I'm going to have to sell my fishing boat. All he has done is told you what's next. All he has done is broken your blood-brain barrier. That is it. He is the tip of the spear. Before the arrow, the shaft of the arrow goes flying through your soul, your heart, your brain, your body, your family, your money, your children. This country is destroyed. He's done nothing. The political system is fake. He's done nothing. Our kids, they've been so demoralized, so sexualized and attacked that they're literally mutilating their bodies. Alex Jones has done nothing. He bought another mansion out of the 4 he owns. The Christian church is silent. He's done nothing. You ever hear him promote a pastor? Oh, no. That's less money in his pocket. Right, Owen Benjamin? No, you don't promote anybody. Oh, you wait to see what's coming this upcoming week, buddy. Oh, I can't wait. Alex Jones has done nothing. For 20-some years, he's been the tip of the spear, while pharmaceutical industry has destroyed our brains, destroyed our kids. The monetary system is rigged. We're all debt slaves. We're being invaded by third world bums, and all they have is their hands out. There was the New York governor, there was a clip of her a year or so ago. We got 5,000 jobs in the north part of New York, and we got these many jobs, and these many jobs, and these many jobs. Just the other day, a New York Times or the New York Post ran a story, like out of the newest 150,000 illegal immigrants, only less than 2% of them has signed up for work permits. Why would they work? Why would they work? The country's being invaded. Alex Jones has done nothing. What has he done? Nothing. Don't you understand that? That is his job, to desensitize you. To tell you what the Zionists are going to do next and then usher it in. Tiptoe it in while telling you, oh, the last thing you want to do is fight. That's what they want. Last thing you want to do is stand up. That's exactly what the New World Order wants. Don't you understand that? That's the last thing you want to do. Hey, watch these videos while these black kids going crazy. Yeah. Last thing you want to do is stand up for yourself. You don't want to do that. Let's pray, dear Satan, every single thing I have, including my yacht, my armored truck, my 4 properties, my girlfriend, my wife, my ex-wife, some of the kids I talk to, my new kids, this and that, Joe Rogan. Yeah, please let it keep coming. Please let me continue to shill for Zionists and the controllers. It's his job. Usher it in. Boner pills. Yeah, I'm just going to sit here and watch my transgender porn. Fake fucking clown troll. 5'4" Zionist shill. It's a joke. And if you don't understand that, you need to wake up. Just like this here. Let's listen to the shills for Zionism. Come on. This is where Owen Benjamin Friday took over the show.
Conversations amongst my Jewish friends about the silence, the disappointment, the disappearing acts on some Doug Henning, David Blaine just disappeared, boom, in the air. A lot of people have disappeared. I'm telling you right now, we are making a list. We are checking it twice. And we already know who's been naughty or nice. See that pun? You see that pun? I'm talking about the Jewish people, but I'm also talking Christmas carols. We will not forget. We're not suckers. So when you come around asking for this, that, and the third, come around asking for money.
You know, these are all threats. This is their leverage. Ben Shapiro's is being now exposed by Candace Owens. The Zionists are losing their minds because the veil is falling. You're not as loved as you think you are. You think people are stupid. They're not. And then they resort to this. Threats, the Zionist mafia. We're going to cancel you. We're going to shut you down. We're going to stop your banking privilege. And now you got comedians, whoever this washed up guy, forget his name. Oh, now you're making threats. We're keeping a list and we're checking it twice.
Investments and all that stuff. I promise you, it's being discussed. We're paying attention to who's being anti-Jewish, anti-Semitic, anti-Israel, or not saying anything at all. I promise you. We see. I'm the enigma. A lot of Jewish people seem nice. We see.
Oh yeah, dude. See, they can't help themselves at this level.
Seem like we're suckers. Seem like you could kind of convince us. Trust me. Don't come around. 6 months, 8 months, 2 years. We're remembering. We're paying attention.
Okay, so he just validated one of the oldest anti-Semitic tropes that the quote-unquote the Jews secretly meet and run banking and entertainment. Now, before you get mad, I'm seeing a lot of people realizing some of this stuff very quickly, and they're getting agitated and angry, and they think the quote-unquote Jews are causing all their problems in the world, and that isn't true. You know, before you point your finger at them, ask yourself, have you ever cheated in Monopoly? Yesterday, I was playing my son in a card game with dice, and I had a little instinct to peek at the next card, okay? So that's the Jew you have to fight, not Michael Rappaport. So I made a little post to him. I said,
Well, you cheated Monopoly against your own son.
Oh, that's the Jew in me. I gotta fight. Oh.
Do I have to say any more? So this is Owen Benjamin on November 17th of 2023, okay? While he's guest host on Alex Jones' InfoWars. Now all of a sudden, it's not anti-Semitism or Jews or it's not that we're all debt slaves. You gotta look inside you. You gotta look inside. Is that what it is today, Owen? Oh, you don't think there's people like me paying attention to you? See, this is the other part. That's why I would never debate Owen Benjamin. Highly unlikely I would ever entertain a conversation with him. For one reason. He has zero accountability. Zero. He's a liar. He is a fraud. He has no morality. And I know for a fact because I've done this before and I've been through it. I will never, ever talk with somebody or debate with somebody who will not acquiesce. Even though I could play 30 minutes of clips of him, oh, this and that, Jews, da. But today, that you're the problem. It's not what you think it is. It's not Zionism. It's not banking. It's not the fact that a loaf of bread now costs $8 and a gallon of milk costs $8. It's not. No. It's none of that. It's you. It's you. Okay. I'm not going to waste your time tearing apart these liars, these fraudulent, fake mouthpieces for the control system. I'm not going to waste your time, but I will make sure I will point this out at any given moment when I feel like that, who do you think you're fooling? Who do you think you're fooling? They don't see. Here's the problem. This is like they call it fishing with dynamite or shooting monkeys in a barrel. Yeah, Covert Radio, I'm a liar. Yeah, Covert Radio, you're right. Yeah, Covert Radio, I need slaves to build stone shit houses instead of people taking a shit in a bucket. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, you're right about this. Yeah, you're right about that. Yeah, you're right about this. So what? Because I just got 10 new people to become members of my cult based on this broadcast alone. Because they're idiots. They're idiots. It doesn't matter. There's no morality here. There's no standards. This is shooting monkeys in a barrel. That's what he's doing. Wake up. I'm Covert Radio. This is brutally honest, fearlessly unapologetic talk radio. I want you guys to become a Patreon so I can create more media. Support this type of media. Let other people get the message. I could use your help. Also, we're taking this boy to the woodshed. You just wait till this upcoming week. Become a Patreon. Become part of the Covert Radio Tribunal. You guys take care. Have a good day.
This is to the media, to your twisted, immoral society and your communist government. We hate you all, and we are ready for war. We will always speak up and expose the corruption, the authoritarianism, the tyranny, and the hate.
Truth dispels lies as light dispels darkness.
From an undisclosed location, deep in an occupied zone, you are listening to Covert Radio.